It's Transformation Tuesday, and you are looking at a picture of Jules Curley. She reached out to Charles D'Angelo for help, and take a look at her now, 65 pounds lighter after working with Charles. All right, Jules, so what was life like before working with Charles?
Life before Charles, I would say I was a person who put my family and my friends' needs above myself constantly, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think when it means that you're neglecting your own health and well-being, then that's when maybe the problem arises. And so it was end of last year, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, I'm just not happy. And I know that I exude this confidence and this happiness to everyone else, but then when I was looking inside, I was like, this isn't making me happy, like truly happy, I guess, with the way I feel and the way I look. And so my therapist actually recommended that I look into Charles, and I did. And the phone call that when he first started talking to me, was unlike any other phone call that I've had from a fitness coach before. He truly wanted to know like why my weight was a problem, not just like how many calories are you eating a day or what's your fitness like. It was, you know, what makes you tick, what makes you want to eat bad food for you. And that alone just really made me want to work with him. And so I did. I started January 14th.
And you look incredible. You're glowing, you're radiating. Just from even just sitting here with you, you have so much energy. And I love that you mentioned that this was something that your therapist had said, because it truly is holistic health.
Yes.
We need to take care of all parts of ourselves, and believe it or not, even that physical part, it does come into it. So how has Charles, and you mentioned it a little bit with the phone call being different, but how has he changed that mindset of this isn't just a diet, this isn't just a fad, let's really focus on the lifestyle?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like I said, I've worked with plenty of other coaches and done other programs, and it's always been about maybe food or food and fitness, but it's never been about your mindset. It's never been about how you view food and your relationship with food. And so that's what Charles does, is he takes the first two parts are super simple with him. It's a super simple food program that he tells you exactly what to eat every single day, and then he tells you exactly what to do at the gym every single day. So that part isn't hard. It's learning how your emotions and your relationship with food and how that really is affected by your mindset. And not only that, I think the big thing is that when you invest in yourself and when you truly believe in yourself and you think that you are worthy of putting this time and effort into yourself, it shows immediately. And I remember there was one day that I didn't have a great check-in with Charles, and he basically said, like, when are you going to put yourself first? And that was a huge turning point for me, because I wasn't putting myself first. I was following the protocol, fine, sure. Yes. But like actually taking the time and saying, I'm doing this for me, and it's me, Jules, that's who I'm doing it for, that's when it really started to, I could see the pounds just falling off.
And what a moment of growth, because that is, as you mentioned, something that so many people, especially women, probably go through, that idea of putting everyone above you. Is there one thing that maybe Charles said beyond that? I know he said, when are you going to put yourself first? But something that people can take home with them today and maybe keep in mind throughout their day?
He says so many things.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
I think the putting yourself first is huge. And then a big part of, so I work in weddings, and looking into the stress from, it doesn't have to be weddings, it could be whatever you do in life.
Yes.
And taking account of what is causing you stress in your day, and maybe you can delegate, maybe you can go and ask for help. Yes. I think that's also been a huge part of Charles's program.
And if someone's on the fence about reaching out to him, maybe this is out of their comfort zone, what would your advice be?
Do it. It's honestly the best money I've ever spent. It's an investment in yourself, and I truly cannot think of a better way to spend my money than working with Charles.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing your story. Again, you look great, beautiful inside and out. You're truly glowing, and so we really, really appreciate you taking the time. Now, if you want to join Jules and go ahead and reach out to Charles and go through that entire life shift, there is a way. He's helped change thousands of lives, and he can help you too. Give him a call at 314-495-3228 or visit charlesdeangelo.com.